Hello everyone, welcome to MarkedbyWrestling plays 2K25. We're just going to get things settled in here real quick before we get going. But obviously if you're looking at the screen, you can tell we have some fun in store today. So the winning the poll from our last MarkedbyWrestling 2K poll is the Hardcore Championship. So what we're going to be doing today is running a tournament in 2K25 where each match is going to be an Extreme Rules match set at ECW One Night Stand. After all, at the time of this video, we are doing, we're having Raw, NXT, both in Philly. And so, yeah, there's extreme things in the air. So, anyway, as you can see, we have our field set up. So a couple of things. So if you're new to our tournaments here, one of the reasons that I hold on, I'm just going to check something really quick. Okay, just making sure my mic is on this time around. One of the things that I do in determining who we're going to use in the tournament, one, we don't do any community creations, so we're restricted to people who are in the game. And hi, Sophie, Zach, and Dro, good to see you guys. And what I've done is looked at the history of Hardcore Champions based on who we have available in the game, and I have seeded them according to their total number of days as champions. So while there might be some champions, let's say like Crash Holly, for instance, who was the Hardcore Champion for many, many days, he's not in the game. So Rob Van Dam is our number one seed. Also, the Hardcore Championship was held by both men and women. So Molly Holly actually makes the cut in here, which I was surprised to see. So anyway, we'll see how these Extreme Rules matches go, and we will go from there. But without further ado, here we go. I'm curious how quickly these matches will go, since they are extreme, and we're going to be working with weapons. Also, this marks the first intergender match that I've done in my live streams. So, best of luck to Molly Holly. But not too much luck. What's up, Ricker T? Good to see you. Man, I tell you what, I must have some kind of subconscious restraint against intergender matches in this game, because I have not taken a I have not taken a successful swing against Molly Holly yet with that kendo stick. My oh my. Alright, now let's do some damage. There it is. Okay, now we're doing things. Oh, reversal. Wow, Molly, okay. Rolling Thunder. Let's see if we can make quick work of Molly Holly. Hit that 5-star frog splash. It wasn't too extreme. Well, that was that. Molly absolutely could go in the ring. WrestlePalooza's official draw. Okay, well, interestingly enough, that we're doing ECW style matches right now then, because that was an ECW show back in the day. Oh, we got a problem because Kane is a giant, and I did not consider that. Oh boy, I'm going to have to break his armor, so to speak. See if I can do it with a weapon, but I don't think he'll let me get near it just yet. Oh, and he's breaking out a ladder. There we go. That'll help some. Well, that's one way to break the armor. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get Brock and Cena at some point. I mean, it would be quite a waste of the end of SummerSlam for us not to. You know, Sophie, if the, I guess I don't really mind the ESPN deal starting early if they're going to be still available on Peacock as well until the end of that deal. Because you'd think they would, because if you think if they weren't going to make that still available on Peacock, you know, without them honoring the rest of that agreement, you'd want to give the fans time to make those adjustments. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to have to reconsider. I mean, thankfully, as far as weekly TV and PLEs go, I'm going to be fine with using Netflix. So, we'll see. So I'll still be using that to get access to weekly programs unless... ooh, this could be fun. I'll still be doing that. And, you know, until I can find a more cost-effective way to do things. Superplex through the flaming table. Oh, that was a nice touch. I always love the Mick Foley over the top. Mick Foley doing a little rock action. Excessive chair shots. By the way, for all you guys who follow, of course, myself and AMB Combos, we will be doing predictions for NXT Heatwave tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Pacific time. And I think it's 10 Eastern. So after work. Ooh, we're having a game problem there. Hold on. The ropes got really wonky there. I think the Wyatts were in the house. Alright, let's see. Oh, Mr. Sacco's in the house. Okay. Kane taps to the mandible claw. Yeah, I'm surprised they're in a hurry to do the ESPN thing. So they're going to have to do a much better job of communicating what the overall vision is for accessibility, because I wouldn't say they've fumbled it, but they've been pretty hard to follow on all the details right now, based on a lot of the reporting, which when you deal with things like dirt sheets, it makes sense, but still it tends to happen. And we got JBL and the British Bulldog. Now, the British Bulldog was a hardcore champion when he came back in the late 90s, when it was just him wearing jeans. And, of course, Bradshaw, hardcore champion when he was still an acolyte. So this isn't really gimmick specific here, but both of these guys are former hardcore champions in their own right. Also, these guys would have been in a hard-hitting match for sure. One-on-one, no doubt. Sophie, elaborate. How do you think NXT is getting screwed? Like, they're still going to be on CW. And if they have a PLE, I'm assuming that'll just go on ESPN as well, too. If that's going to be the home for WWE PLEs. And worst case scenario, if NXT doesn't get to do PLEs, maybe they'll just reserve them for Tuesday nights. And then every 3 or 4 weeks, we'll get a bomb episode of NXT. I actually think that would be pretty awesome. Gotcha. Yeah, well, they'll just pivot. I mean, like I was just saying, either they'll find a home to do their PLEs, or they'll take a back seat with their PLEs and they'll just do them on weekly episodes of TV. And I don't mind that either, because that means we don't have to give up a Saturday or Sunday night to do NXT. It'll just be on another Tuesday night. And I don't think that's too bad. The NXT faithful is that. They are faithful. So. It does make me wonder, though, if we're going to that ESPN model quicker than we thought, especially if NXT doesn't have a say or a place in this new model for their PLEs. If maybe they're going to, I wouldn't say gut NXT, but bring up some of their big talent that's still down there. Like, will this be the last we see of Obafemi and NXT coming up soon? We already theorized last night that Tony D'Angelo was already done in NXT and that maybe he'd be coming up soon. Jordan Grace, she could be on her way out. All these people, when I say out, I mean on their way up to the main roster. But yeah, we'll see what happens. All right. Let's see what else we can do to old Jibble JBL. All right, let's do another flaming table. Nah. Let's put him through the table. And let's give him one more power slam for good measure. The ECW faithful, big fans of Davey Boy. Wow, a 2 count after all that. That's amusing. Well, I'll say this, Sophie. WWE, to a degree, will probably have to change their PLE schedule now if they're working with ESPN, because now they're going to have to share airtime with other sports. Because ESPN's not going to want them in competition with each other. So, it used to be, Raw would be I mean, this is still going to happen because Raw is on Netflix, but, you know, Raw would always be competing with Monday Night Football, and things like that. But yeah, we're going to have college football on Saturdays, at least to the end of the year. And then around holiday times, you're probably going to be dealing with NFL stuff as well. So yeah, there's going to be some things. I 100% do not think they're forgetting about NXT though. Again, NXT has a TV deal on a on a major, you know, broadcast channel, not local TV. What's the opposite of cable? Sorry. But oof, JBL caught me with that table. There we go. I'm gonna make him pay for that. Don't worry. And oh shoot. I'm just trying to set the table up, man. Sometimes NXT really only has PLEs the same time as the main roster when it's like the big four, like SummerSlam weekend, WrestleMania weekend, you know, Royal Rumble weekend, stuff like that. But those are usually the only times. But otherwise, they're kind of on their own schedule. So I'm sure they'll figure something out. Yeah, the UFC, like the main numbered UFCs, like UFC 300, 400, you know, those kinds of shows are going to now be on CBS, which is weird when you're as old as I am. I can remember you couldn't even find UFC pay-per-views in video stores, like to rent, like, because they were so like forbidden. So it's just funny now they're on network TV. Network TV, that was what I was trying to come up with, by the way, when I was trying to describe the CW. The Hurricane was briefly hardcore champion. It was WrestleMania X8, where both he and Mighty Molly had won the hardcore title. But it turns out on the house show loop, Hurricane had won the title a few more times. But just never for very long, only for like a day or two. The old 24/7 rule, man. There comes Big Evil. Biker Taker. What am I bridging? Ooh, okay, we're gonna do something fun here.
Yeah, no DQ matches can really test just how much a superstar can take. Sometimes it's even more than they expected. For certain superstars, it may unlock a new part of their personality.
Let's see what I can do here. Oof. No, I don't want to take the bumps here. Come on.
And the fight has been taken to Hurricane. Taker is digging another hole. Lifted it completely helpless here. Face into that. And it looked like Hurricane didn't quite expect.
Now let's see if I can lay him down on here.
Surprising agility and good use there. This is not where you want to be, Corey. You're absolutely right, Cole. That's a dangerous.
All right, let's see if I can do something crazy here. Alright, well, at least that worked. Let's see if it'll work this time. Oh, right through the ladder. I love it. If they don't strike a deal with YouTube TV to have access to the ESPN app, then yeah, I guess they'll have to do a separate $30 a month to access it, which sucks for sure. Choke slam coming up. I am going to pause really quick because I want to see if I got the last ride. Okay. It's getting a little passé at this point, but there we go. Okay. Oh, this is a tombstone. We're gonna have to do a little more. I wonder how long that table will stay on fire. There we go. I think that's a good enough shot. Yeah, they're going to have to figure out some kind of way for replay value for sure. But I'll say this with the way they're describing the app, Sophie, kind of reminds me of Peacock in a way. Because, like, I used ESPN Plus, right? Okay, well, I do have Disney Plus and Hulu. I have that as well, so maybe I'll be all right. But if you the way ESPN Plus works is if they have a live sporting event, you can still go back and watch it. So they still have replay value there. So Gene Kaniski. Okay, Ricker T. That talk about going back in the time machine, bro. All right. Well, I'll say this, Sophie. I've been watching some ESPN this week since football season's almost back, and there is an ongoing commercial they keep playing saying that, like, things are about to change on tomorrow, August 21st, and John Cena is in that commercial. So if you're wondering why they haven't announced things yet, it's probably because ESPN wants to make the announcement themselves first. So I'm sure they've got all the announcement information ready to go, but since ESPN's the one like launching the app, they're going to want to announce the actual details of the app and service first, and then go from there. That's my guess. Now, let's see if Mankind can rally back. Yeah, this deal is not great for everyone. I mean, it does just kind of further complicate things. I'm not a huge fan of WWE being spread out over every single conceivable streaming platform other than HBO Max, apparently. I don't love that. There is the part of me that just misses the days of the WWE Network where everything was in one spot. There is absolutely a possibility that WWE could go back to Sundays. I wouldn't love that either. I've really gotten used to the Saturday model with them, although them competing with college football is a bit of a pain for me as a college football fan. So that is something, I guess, for me to think about. Oh, lawn darted him. That's fun. Okay. We powerbomb RVD through a ladder. Nice. I think the thing that I'm most curious about with the ESPN deal is how will they determine like which shows are going to be actually aired on ESPN TV, because they did say some of them are going to. And I find that pretty fascinating. But also, like, that's where those are the moments and those are the shows that are going to be, like, competing with actual sports. So, like, if they do, you know, if they decided to do WrestlePalooza every year, or Bad Blood or something, like, I don't think they have to worry about if there's a football or a basketball game on that day for that show. But if we're talking about the Royal Rumble or SummerSlam or WrestleMania, like, those shows, they're probably going to want to air on the real ESPN. And if that's the case, then, like, oof, boy. Yeah, that's probably going to be negotiated, I'm guessing. SmackDown, hey George. Yeah, SmackDown should still be with USA because they had a number. Again, like, unless they just straight up are breaching their contracts, which I don't think they are, some of these are going to have to stay, you know, at least until the deals are up. Which surprises me to hear about this Peacock news, because I thought they were going to be with them for at least a little bit longer. Mankind and Socko get the job done. So, Dro, you hear Brock is training. I'm assuming you mean to face off with Cena. Which I don't know if that'll be WrestlePalooza or something later. WrestlePalooza as a show name altogether doesn't really sound like the kind of event I'm going to see get headlined by John Cena and Brock Lesnar. But what do I know? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised one bit if they want the John Cena versus Brock Lesnar match on ESPN, because John Cena has worldwide appeal as a marketable superstar. And yes, Brock Lesnar, for better or worse, is probably the most, like, widely recognized legitimate athlete that because of all the crossover appeal that WWE's got right now. So throwing them soup bones, Cole. Alright, let's get that sledgy in there. Please do like and subscribe if you are here. Can use all the support and encouragement I can get. Thank you so much for joining us as we are looking to crown a new hardcore champion here in 2K25. Mankind has already reached the finals, which of course Mankind was. Man, Bulldog is really hammering me here. Mankind was the first hardcore champion. He was given the duct taped together Winged Eagle title as kind of a joke, and held on to it, and then the title sort of took on a life of its own. I'm going to see if I can heal up with Taker here. Be a heel is what I mean. And just squash Bulldog here. There's the last ride. And then let's finish it with a tombstone and see if that's enough to take down Davey Boy. And that's 3. Yeah, I mean, there's just too much, like, IP for NXT PLEs to just cease to exist. I think the worst case scenario for NXT is that when we get to, like, I don't know, Battleground or No Mercy or all these other shows, the worst case scenario is that we'll just see it on a Tuesday. Kind of like how we've been seeing that Houston episode of NXT and last night, the Philly episode. I think our worst case scenario is it turning into that. And if it doesn't, alright, we're going to try to give Mankind the title here. And if it doesn't, I'm sure they'll probably still air on Peacock and then maybe make their way over to ESPN or something else. So, we'll see. Mankind and The Undertaker. Almost feel like it should have been Hell in the Cell. Yeah, I definitely am gonna try to do some researching after this is over to figure out what this new deal means for NXT PLEs. Because the one thing I wouldn't care for about the PLEs kind of just turning into a regular episode of NXT, but just with title matches and stuff, is that I don't want those to just be regular 2-hour episodes of NXT. Like, because the PLEs would go 3 hours, you know? The matches would get time. And I want to make sure they still get that, you know? Okay, let's see. I wonder if I can... Here we go. Superfly Mick Foley in the house.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear. He's making his way to ringside now. Now bringing the fight back into the ring. And he's pulled the ring apron. Looking up there for something.
Having our way with Taker here. Right, so I mean they'll just find another way. I mean I don't think NXT PLEs are going to disappear. Like, I'm sure they have thought about this. Like, we're panicking for no reason here. You don't get to be a company the size of WWE without making sure all your bases are covered. And if they had planned to downsize NXT PLEs, they wouldn't have started continuing to create new rookie shows like LFG and Evolve and all these other, properties. So I guess that was a spear. Oh, he's going for a bridge. What are we about to see?
Just like that, sent out of the ring. Going to the top rope. What's his plan? Perched up top. All the way to the outside. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Double arm DDT. Alright, let's see.
That's the worst spot in this place to be leading. And out a very bad position on the ladder.
Let's go through another ladder here.
I don't know who got the worst of that.
Oof.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this? Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in there. Works that off. What a response. He's headed out to the ringside area. He avoids the offense.
Alright, let's get a finisher or two out here. Out on the floor.
And what's he looking for here? Taking a big risk here by bringing a table into the action. Goodness. So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. Like every ounce of frustration and rage in this side. And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Okay. Uh-oh. I think I'm just about to eat a last ride. Oh, no, it's not. It's just a regular power bomb. Or something. Man, okay, I'm having a hard time. Is he gonna get that table now? Okay. Oh, getting the steps. Man. Okay. Uh-oh. Seriously? Alright, let's put Taker down. Goodbye, Taker. I don't think WWE is going to lose fans. I mean, I think they're too big for that at this point. At least not with getting on a bigger provider. If anything, they'll probably get some fans back. But there we go. We have a new hardcore champion in Mick Foley, aka Mankind. And just to show his pathway, he defeated Kane, Rob Van Dam, and The Undertaker to be our new champion. So, you know what? I'm just going to take a look through our champions real quick and see anything we can do. I'm going to... What am I going to do? You know what? We've got Austin here. And I just feel like having fun. So I'm going to give you guys a bonus match. And let's go in the Elimination Chamber. But, and let's have Austin see if he can defend his title. Okay. And we'll just put him in a random order. So, I'll tell you what. Though you guys, yes, playing PS5 Rickety. Do you guys want me to keep it to the Attitude Era for Big Eagle? Or do you want to start suggesting people I should put in the match? Attitude Era only, George? Let's, because we can put 98 Taker in there. Obviously, we'll have to go get The Rock. And Triple H. Let's see. I'm going to put 08 Triple H. I mean, we don't really have 2000 Triple H in there. Come on. Well, Rocco won. Then let's see. We can we maybe could do Kane again. Oh, we could do Kurt Angle. Let's do Kurt Angle since Kane was already just in the we could do Ken Shamrock maybe as well. Let's see. Kurt. And then, honestly, this is, I think this is the same as that Hell in a Cell match. So, I did it for The Rock. Is Rikishi? Rikishi's not in the game. Wait, hold on. Yeah, he is. I saw him somewhere. Let's, let's recreate that title. So, you know what? I think I'll do. Sorry, I just come back and saw some of your suggestions. So I think maybe next time I'll do maybe a mix with like a half Attitude, half Ruthless Aggression era. So that way we can get like Cena, Batista, and Orton in there. Say versus like Austin Rock and I don't know, Undertaker or somebody like that. But everybody's randomized, so alright, looks like Taker and Angle are gonna be our first two.
The long celebrated history of the WWE Championship taking center stage in this Elimination Chamber match. We'll see who can survive
A women's Attitude Era Elimination Chamber. Ooh, that's not a bad match, George. I'll have to go through and find some women to go in there, because we're not going to have an entire women's Attitude Era. I might actually wait till the next DLC pack drops, because we'll get Victoria in that. So you can have Victoria, Molly Holly, Chyna, Trish. Well, that's 4 right there. So I guess we just need 2 more. And you could have a semi-Attitude Era Elimination Chamber match that way. A Hall of Fame Elimination Chamber would be fun too. Oh yeah, Lita. I'm pretty sure Trish is, yeah. Alright, of course I'm number 3. Elimination Chamber matches are always interesting, because you don't really have control over who's going to try to eliminate you, or if you can team up with the AI against someone else. Oh boy. Looks like I'm in for a rough go of it right now. Okay. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Oh no, I missed. Oh no. Well, Kurt has got a Sig move and a finisher all queued up and ready to go. He pulled down the straps and everything. I am in trouble. Oh, thank goodness he's moved on. And here comes The Rock. It's going to come pick my bones. There we go.
Steps out to one of the most treacherous sections of the chamber. He counters with a great reversal. What a kick. Now we see Angle.
All right, Taker's been eliminated by Angle. And Angle's already got 2 finishers, too. I'm going to have to steer clear of him. There we go. Sent Rock through that pod. Yeah, Tori Wilson I would consider as part of the Attitude Era. Now Triple H sticking his abnormally large nose in my business.
Somehow, someway, these superstars are still fighting on. If this continues, trying to escape this with that ankle intact.
Ugh. Get me away from here. There we go, Thez press. Stunner on Rock. Okay, so now it's just me, Angle, and Triple H now.
He's in a bad position now. He just decides to end the hold. Wonder what he's thinking here.
316 Angle. Boom. Only 2. I can't believe he no-sold the stunner. Unbelievable. You know, with school starting up, my 2K. Wow, Hunter with the heel pin. I actually may be more free, or I might do it a little earlier in the day. So I'm not caught up in the middle of the afternoon. We'll have to see what happens, though. Okay, just down to me and Triple H. I've only eliminated The Rock, although I contend I should have eliminated Kurt Angle. No, I have Austin, George. Okay. Alright, we got to be getting close now. Yeah, the early Raws and SmackDowns, my aim is going to be to go live for them, since they'll be early. So we'll see what times they are, and I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh man, the 2-man power trip. Yeah, I remember that. I was a big fan of Jericho and Benoit dethroning them from the tag titles too. And one more stunner just for good measure. Alright. Only 2. Let's try to hit another Fez press there. Boy, he almost tried to hit me with that pedigree, I could tell. Alright, we are checking him out. Boom. Alright. That's that. We have successfully defended Big Eagle with Stone Cold Steve Austin in the Elimination Chamber. And on that note, I do have the Smoking Skull belt. I'll have to do a tournament for that one sometime. And with that, I thank you guys for joining the broadcast today for our Hardcore title tournament and our bonus Elimination Chamber match defending Big Eagle. Tomorrow, I will see you guys in the evening with A&B combos as we do predictions for NXT Heatwave. And then Sunday for Heatwave. So hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Do not forget to be a mark. Being a mark just means you believe. Believing makes wrestling better. And I'll see you guys next time.